What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're checking out the sequel to actually one of the few games that I've ever admitted is a solid mobile game. You guys will know that I have a strong bias against mobile games. I don't like them, at all. However, the Bonfire, which came out, God, a couple years ago now, I still have it on my phone to this day, actually. I still play it from time to time. It's kind of like one part city builder, one part idle game, and it's got a sequel that's coming out right now. One of the things I very much liked about the original is that, you just kind of paid for it and you got to play it or whatever. And so I got it on my phone, I got it on my computer, and the sequel is out. The developers sent it on over, so I figured we'd dive on in today, check it out, see if it shows any advancements over the previous title, if it's got anything to catch your eye. I liked the previous game a lot for the aesthetic and kind of the weirdness of the world. So anyways, let's start on off. New game over here, and then we'll build ourselves a little city, and hopefully we won't get like Giardia. Brave Explorer. Survivor of the Lost Sea. Use the wisdom of the ancients. Seek out the old monk in his tower. A distant storm approaches. Fueled by the tyranny of Necron. There will be many hurdles. But don't give up hope. Find a land and light the bonfire. Bring light to the uncharted shores. I'm pretty sure that's the character from the first game. If I remember correctly, in the first game, you had a big rice patty hat on. You had a big red scarf that blew in the wind. And so I think that's the character from the original game. We start out on this island right here. And really, the general theme of the game is that you need to keep your bonfire lit. So you take your bonfire and you can put it damn well wherever you please. It's your bonfire to do with as you desire. You have commanded fire, brothers and sisters. You'll see they'll go to work. They're going to start chopping some trees. They auto-gather the stuff you need in order to build things. Later on, we'll have buildings that are dedicated to gathering a surplus of those materials, of things like antelope hides and things like trees and stuff like that. But for right now, they're only going to gather directly the things they need in order to get the buildings done in the time constraints that we have. So there you go. The bonfire is going to be going up. You can see they're filling it with all the various little woods and sundries and things like that. And boom, we have a bonfire now. What should we name our new land? We will name it Ballerville. And we shall dedicate our life to macking this game. Let's see here. We gotta build something. Wants me to build a hunting lodge so that I can kill off aminals that come too close. I'll probably put the hunting lodge. Yeah, let's put it over by the woods, I guess. That seems like a good place for it. Kind of keep it over on the periphery of the village and the more provincial side of things. Keep it a little wilder. I feel like if our hunter has a closer connection to nature, he's going to be better at his job. Man, look at all those trees we're chopping right there. Yeah, buddy, knock it out. I actually kind of noticed that they do things faster if you put them along this border right here, just because there's so many trees available. Kind of an interesting turn of events. Hey, we're on to full-on construct. Why are you guys still... Stop it. We don't need any more wood. We do not need the woods. We have more than enough wood. There you go. Just start hammering. Yeah, use your ape-like fist to smash the nails into where they go. You're like, I'm using a butterfly joint. I'm like, well, that you are more sophisticated at carpentry than I thought, but still the point stands. All right. Tap on the hunting lodge to assign a worker. All right. So we come on through here, and we want to find somebody that's good at hunting. This guy's got an archery thing, so I don't know if he's good at hunting. I don't know what any of these mean. What we could do, I guess, is we could probably click on this so we could go through and check. Let's see, what is that? Improved item crafting. Okay, because she's an artisan. On this side, is my game paused right now? I really hope it is. This guy's name is Rata. That sucks, dude. Rata. Mom must not have liked him very much. Yuya double damage at half health. Okay, so he'd be a pretty good fighter. And this guy right here is loyal and never becomes a thief. All right, we will have Arok become our first guy, because everybody else seems like they're set up to be like town guardsmen or whatever. So we'll have Arok be our first hunter, and what he'll do is he's going to go out, he's going to see that deer right there, and he's just going to butt punch it to death. There you go. He beat it to death with his bare hands. Now we need huts, and we need logger camps. So let's think about maybe putting in some huts out here. We're going to need some places to live so that people can rest their heads and not get themselves into trouble when the nighttime comes. One of the big cycles from the first game is that you have a day phase where you're building and you're gathering and you're getting everything together that you possibly need, and you're kind of like developing your resources and building wheelbarrows and buildings and constructions, and then during the nighttime, it swaps over to kind of a combat mode where you're defending what's yours from the monsters that live along the edges of your village, and the monsters were definitely creepy and weird in the first game. In this game, it seems to be wolves. That's what I've been attacked by so far, is wolves. Many, many wolves. But that doesn't mean there won't be new threats coming. So we'll try to spread things around and kind of make our little village out here. How you guys doing with the house right there? Oh, wow, that's going to take a while to build. Yeah, that thing's got a little bit of a stretch in front of it if it wants to get done. On the plus side, this guy's bringing back tons of meals from that deer that we killed, so that's good. I think everybody has to eat every morning, but I don't remember exactly how the system works or if it remains consistent with the original game. So we'll have to feel that out as we get further on into the title. We got to tap on our bonfire. We can assign a guard. My suggestion would be that we put the guy in that gets double damage at half health. That seems like a really, really good trait. Everybody's going to go to sleep because we didn't get the house done, so they're just going to, like, kneel down over on this side and just kind of clunk out. And then this guy's going to guard the village while they sleep. The good news is, in the last game, only your guards would fight when enemies came from along the edges of the village. In this one, this guy will run and wake everybody up. I haven't seen them jump in on a fight yet, but it was kind of cool that, like, it wakes everybody up and they all go running off screaming into the darkness like, oh, we're going to die. But it's better than them sleeping through the ruckus of murder, I guess. There we go. We got a wolf coming on in. So he's got to fist fight the wolf. Yeah, it looks like they're not jumping in and helping. Please don't hurt me. Nobody's going to hurt you, even though that is a really, really big wolf. That thing is ginormously large. So we've survived a monster attack, and apparently that's boosted up our mood and made things a little bit better. I don't know. Oh, they have a level, too, so they level up and they get better at things. Each of these guys has their own individual level, and it looks like they've accumulated some amount of XP points towards it as well. It looks like he's got the vast majority because apparently fighting requires a certain amount of acumen compared to all the other jobs that we have in town. That's cool. I dig it. All right, so one thing I would mention right here is that, so for this last quarter of the day down in the bottom right, you just kind of just sit here and do nothing because the attack usually happens in that first quarter right there. I would like a button that lets you skip the night and go straight to the daytime. That would be absolutely fantastic. A cool little addition right here. Just to have a button that looks like a sun or something, and you click on that once it stays gray until the last attack comes through, and then you click on it after that, and you go straight to the next day and start doing all the tasks that you felt were necessary. The downside that we got with our warrior over here is that he's going to have to, like, sit around during the day. He doesn't work anymore because he is tired because he was up all night. I get that feeling tremendously. Something about quarantine, dude. I just stopped sleeping when quarantine came around. It's, like, weird how you adjust to it, though. Like, I'm, like, perfectly fine. I function more or less okay on like 4 hours of sleep now. The first couple weeks though, man. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I was like, I'm going to die. This will be the end of me. I can tell. But, you know, after 2 or 3 months of just kind of being in lockdown, you get used to it. Yeah, at least I did. I got used to it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I never thought of myself as really like an extrovert. I've always thought of myself as more of an introverted kind of person, but I do go out with my friends and stuff like a lot on weekends or whatever. Not being able to do that anymore, it's kind of a bummer. Hopefully whatever this is that's taking place will go away quickly. A new person with a fluffy shirt has come from the outskirts of the kingdom. Who art thou? He art Zayok. This looks like a nice village. I will work for food. I mean, that sounds like how society works. Welcome on in. Good to have you. I hope you're having a solid day. I don't know why you're running around. I mean, we're on an island right now, so that means he had to be here the entire time. Hopefully he wasn't, like, sitting out in the woods just staring at us creepily. If somebody's gonna stare at me without my notice, they should stare at me in a loving way. In a generous way, okay? Let's not make this weird. Really hoping they get the lodge done before dark. They cut it kind of close, but I think we got it. There we go. So now we got the woodcutter's lodge, which means tomorrow we can do it. We can start storing up wood to build things faster. What logger would I like to add? Zayok's got an ability. What is Zayok's ability? What is that? He's a brute, so he has increased health. Okay, good to know. Did this guy heal up? It looks like he did. He had a health bar during the day. Oh, yeah, he did. He healed up. Nice. So maybe he heals up when he eats or something? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They heal up when they eat. Okay. Now we've got a fishing dock that we can put down over here. Or a carpenter's workshop. A carpenter's workshop feels like a pretty smart idea. I may do the carpenter's workshop. If I remember, like in the first game, that allows you to make spears and stuff so that your guards are even stronger. Yeah, you guys just keep fighting. Yeah, put my carpenter's workshop in right there. Yeah, so you see how we survived that last monster attack right there? That's what I'm talking about, is maybe if this button started to glow and you could click on it, and it would take you to the next day, or you get like a little sunshine right here you can click on to just go to the next day. Otherwise, you got to sit here for this entire back quarter, which even on fast forward takes a while. This guy is bleeding everywhere right now, like as he's running around my village. I'm not bleeding. It's just the wolf attack. I had a can of Campbell's tomato soup in my coat. Its tooth pierced the aluminum. And now it's leaking everywhere. I'm okay, though. Are you sure? Because there seems to be a very strong ketchup carpet happening over here. I'm good. I'm all right. I'll be slightly malnourished on the morrow, but I shall survive. All right, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, everybody. Ooh, there's a piggy. Yeah, I was going to say the pig's going to fight back, huh? Pig doesn't strike me as the type of animal that's just going to lay back and let you kill it. It's just like a thought that I had. I don't think that that's a thing with pigs. I think pigs will more than likely fight back. We got a lot of boars around where I live, and boars are kind of tough customers. And it's one of the most perfect survival animals ever created by nature. They're more or less indestructible. They're immune to like every pathogen known to man. They're effectively like unkillable. They don't really feel pain. The only thing that killed them back in the day was mountain lions, and all the mountain lions are dead now. You hardly ever see mountain lions, and so they're running all kinds of crazy. Oh, yeah. A lot of people might not know that. We have pumas where I live. Mountain lions, cougars. Like the third or the fourth largest tigers on the planet or something like that. Our largest cats. They're big. They're real big. I've only seen one like twice in my entire life. There was one time where I was over at like a sleepover, and there was one just in the backyard. The family that the sleepover, they were out in the country, and it was just like drinking out of their hot tub, effectively. And then I saw one while I was out on a hike one time with 3 or 4 people. You get that weird feeling that you're being watched. It's strange how you have like a supernatural sixth sense for survival. Like you get like a weird feeling like something's watching you. You start looking around, and there he is over in the bushes just looking you at your 3 or 4 friends. That's why where I live, you never hike alone, ever. You always bring a dog with you, or you always hike in pairs because there's mountain lions around. Not a lot of them anymore. I mean, I'd be willing to bet your chances of getting eaten by a mountain lion are pretty small. But at the same time, why take an unnecessary risk? You're in their territory. You know what I mean? I want this thing to be done so that I can make myself a glorious spear out of the back fat of a tree. I don't know if they're going to finish that in time. I think they will. We have that one person that's crafty, so I'll probably put her inside of here, and I'll have her make items of increased quality. Oh, we can make carts. Okay. So do we pick who our worker is going to be? I would definitely like to make some spears. Yeah, make some spears over cheer. The more spears over cheer we have, the better it will be. Ah, there you go. You are now our new carpenter. Welcome. Willkommen. Bienvenue. Should probably get some carts and whatnot up and trucking too. Yeah, they get their health back whenever they eat. So that's good. That's actually an improvement over the previous game. They just stayed wounded, if I remember right. And, like, you had to kind of account for the fact that people were gonna die because their wounds didn't really go away until you got to a certain point and had, like, a healer or something like that. I don't recall exactly. It's been a while since I played. It's still on my phone, though. I should probably dust it off and check it out. Oh, I gotta add occupants? Okay, well... Rada and Zayok, you guys live inside of a house. Have fun. Wonder if living inside of a house gives them any tangible benefits. Oh no, that's not good. There's 2 wolves. It's kind of problematic. But he's on double damage mode now because he's at half health, so hopefully that'll push us through. We survived another one, but I'm thinking tomorrow we're going to have to assign another guard. He's going to need some backup. I don't think there's going to be any way around it. Oh, really? We can have a stockpile, too. Okay, so we can get excess resources, fishing dock. Yeah, I guess it kind of depends. Oh, the fishing dock can only go right there. Okay. All right, that's fine. I guess it's got an installed spot. Why wouldn't you just fish in the river, though? Like, I don't know. That little pond right there doesn't seem like the place to fish. I'd probably go for this river right here. I mean, honestly, you could probably just install a catch net at the bottom of the waterfall if you can make one large enough. It's kind of what I would be thinking. Make like a real thin, really large net. And I bet plenty of fish go over waterfalls. And every single day you could just, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? If you got the extra netting, worst case scenario, you go fish in here. You go fish in the ocean. But, like, just saying, I'd give it a try. I don't know if it would work or not. I'm not like a professional fisherman or anything. All right, so off we go. We're going to start gathering the things that we need for carts and whatnot. Hopefully they get it done quickly. I don't know if there's going to be people moving that stuff around. Does look like she's crafting. Oh, cool. They're getting the wood from that tree right there. Hell yeah. Okay. I'll take it. We're going to need to have some wood added into the stockpile, though, before too long. Yeah, they're getting that done with a quickness. Hopefully that'll be done soon so that I can continue working on spears or something. I also really, really hope that we get another villager because we need some backup for the night fighting. Otherwise, hey, a couple people right here. What do they want? Been wandering the woods looking for shelter. Yeah, do it. Join up, man. Join up. Squad up, brother. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put Zaya, I guess, on guard duty because he's brave and he can never break. What else do we have going on? Let me slow the game down for a second. So, Mita, what do you do? Chance to do double damage. Okay, so he's a fighter as well. This is going to be hard on our food supply, though, so I'm really, really glad that we set up the fishing hut before it was too late, because the other guy I'll probably assign to the fishing hut. Let's see, let's go with Rata over there. And then I just need loggers for right now, so you guys be loggers for a little bit. Help her out with, like, the wood that she needs. So we've got one fisherman. He should be gathering up some food and getting it done. I have no idea what's going to take place now that we have all these people because we didn't have time to gather all of the victuals. And so I think some people are not going to get to eat, unfortunately. But that's kind of a side effect if we didn't have the fishing lodge up and running yet, so maybe it'll be okay. Honestly, I don't really care if everybody eats. I only care if the guards eat. Like, the guards are the ones that need their meals. Looks like we're going to need 2 more houses pretty soon. Okay. There we go. 2 guards should hold us for a little bit. Yep. 2 guards should hold us for a little bit. That looked like that was enough to get the job done. So we'll give it 3 or 4 more days with 2 guards before we assign a 3rd. Okay, next day is up and we've got another toga-clad individual coming through. That's good. The fishing hut's a long ways away, which kind of worries me. I'm going to keep taking people on board, though. I don't see a reason. What does this guy have? The priests of Stagai have banished me from my home. Can I have some animal skins to keep warm? All right. Thank you, honorable people. Oh, he gave us a cart. Nice. Okay, so that means we can actually knock that down by 1. Yeah, I was gonna say, give a cart to somebody, one of the woodworkers. So you can't have that carry item. There we go. Give him a cart. That way he can gather 5 woods at a time. That'll help out. And then once we get the other cart done, we'll have another worker who can do it. But as you can see, he's got a wheelbarrow. In the first game, the wheelbarrow was like vital. You had to make wheelbarrows as fast as possible because it really increased your gathering speed by like a considerable amount. She'll need one as well, I think, just to move things around a little bit better. It looks like he's got fish. I think we'll probably want to put a stockpile next to this so that he can drop off the food a little bit faster. Yeah, we may need to get this a little bit closer so that he can drop it off a little better. Either that or we could build a secondary hunting lodge, I guess. I don't know how many I'm allowed to have, but it seems possible. Yeah, who knows? Is she getting this done over here? I think she's going to finish that card off, and I'll probably give it to her. Actually, bump it up by 1 more. Yeah, I want all 3 of you to have carts. That's going to be important. Okay, close this down. We got 7 meals, and we have 7 civilians. That's a good sign. That means we're kind of breaking even, and everybody's getting their health restored back up to full every single time. All right. Make that cart. Yup, knock it out. Oh, I like how Yeah, there's like a little saw blade right there, and the progress is like the little Vienna sausage moving towards the saw blade. That's kind of cool. This game is definitely graphically more sophisticated than the last one. The last one kind of had like the appearance of almost like a Flash game, I guess. But like it worked for it, oddly enough. Like that low poly Flash aesthetic worked really well for it. We're going to need spears pretty soon. You know, I feel like we probably have enough wood. So maybe I should put somebody, like, let's take Mita. And we'll have Mita be like a free floater. Because I feel like we have enough stuff going on right now that we don't need Mita. Apparently we could build roads as well. I don't know how difficult that's going to be to lay down, but... looks like we can't shift click them. Did they just eat one of my people? It looked like they ate somebody over there. I don't know. Maybe I misidentified what was taking place, but it definitely looked like an oversized, cow-sized dog eating a human being. I feel like that's a fairly obvious thing to notice. All right, let's go with some more huts. We're going to need places for people to build. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep it messy out here. I don't see a reason to go too crazy with like organizing things and making it look good. We'll just make it look kind of organic, I guess. 2 houses to build tomorrow. We have more than enough wood, so these should knock out pretty quick. We've got one more cart coming so that she can gather resources faster to bring back over to the crafter. And then from there, we may need, we may want to put a cart on everybody just for safekeeping, but for right now, I'm trying to think of where like the major resource bottlenecks are so that I can make sure that we get the carts on the right people. Apparently, I can just put down as many roads as I want. The only downside is that you can only place them one at a time. I would like to be able to shift-click these or, like, drag and drop them in with kind of like a rubber banding tool. Oh, you can, actually. Okay, there we go. Never mind. I take it back. There is a rubber banding tool. It just, like, either I'm dumb or it wasn't activating the way that I wanted it to. Oh, they've got to build the roads and everything, too. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. I didn't think the roads would be like a crazy construction project, but I did want to have kind of a main thoroughfare through the middle of town just to make it easier to gather things up. What are we doing on that cart over here? Looks like she's going to get it done today, which I think is a good thing. He's building roads. Okay. Who is this guy? A-Rock the Hunter. Did we not have anything to hunt today? Oh, no, we did. He already killed it. Okay, that's fine. As long as we got something going on. We do have a nice little road system moving around in here. She's leveled up. What does that mean? Oh, cool. So we got melee damage. Yeah, do production speed. She's a crafter, so I need her to, like, produce faster. It's no wonder that's taking so long. Here, you take a cart with you so you can bring stuff back over here faster. There you go. The carts do look a little bit janky when you see them from behind, like, because of the way the 2D ragdolls work. Yeah, that's going to basically cut her. Yeah. It's going to take her 20% as much time to go get everything as it would have prior. So there you go. Just like saving time bringing wood over is going to help us out. And it looks like her crafting speed did go up considerably with that 1 point of intelligence. Wow. Okay. Has anybody else leveled up? I would figure that these guys would be leveled up pretty soon because they'd be fighting out here. We'll give them some strength levels just to make them a little bit stronger. I do like the RPG aspects that have been added. That's very, very nice. We're starting to accumulate food, too, which makes me think we're going to be able to pick up a new person here or there should we desire to do so. I don't know if that cart's going to get done in time. Like, I sincerely hope that it does. Like, the more carts we can have, the better. But I'm going to let her make the weapons first to, like, help other people out, too. All right, so we've got another cart ready to go. Just slap a cart on everybody. Like, I mean, there you go. Slap a cart on people. The more carts we have, the better. Does everybody be like, herbader, just running around with carts ziggy-zagging all over the place? We'll see if they come through with 3 wolves. If they come through with 3 wolves, the next villager we get will assign another warrior. And we'll try to get spears done so that they can fight a little bit better. But so far, I think we're on a good trajectory, and I think we're going to be all right. This feels like the kind of music where you got to have Tuvan, like, throws in, like, you need, like, that thing going on. What are those? Oh my god, they're Spidarians. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Nobody said that there was giant spiders out in the woods. Like, I was okay with, like, dogs that have fallen to the dark side. I am not super okay with spiders being everywhere. That is a factoid that concerns the hell out of me. But we survived another night, despite the massive amount of spiders that were running around. That's good. Surviving the night is always a plus. We definitely need to get spears up and running, though, ASAP. So if she could bring some of that back. Yep, and get me a spear going over here. I don't know how long the spear is going to take, but if we get a couple spears done by the end of the day, I'd be pretty satisfied. So that guy's still lumberjacking over there. That's good. Our food supply is looking absolutely fantastic. Spear number 1 is almost done. We actually might be able to get both spears done today. That'd be really good. That would actually please the hell out of me if we get both spears done. There's spear number 1. I think she's going to drop that off at the stockpile. You guys, let's see what you look like with a spear thrown on. There you go. There you go. Oh, the other spear's not done yet. Okay, well, we'll wait. It's almost there, though. We will get a spear done today. I think we should be able to get a house done, maybe, too. I don't know. We're cutting it close right there. Our production is slowed down by quite a bit, just simply due to the fact that, like, oh, she leveled again? All right, give her some more production speed. That's all I really care about is production speed here. On this side, we need you to have a spear. So there we go. We got 2 spears. And then how many people do we have that don't have carts? A couple. So, like, make a few more carts. I think making a few more carts is the smartest way to do this. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me. This is the Bonfire 2. Having fun with it. I'm enjoying it. It's simple. But at the same time, I think that it captures the same core gameplay loop that made the original game like a good time waster. And so anyways, check it on out. I'll have a link for you down below. Thank you for stopping on in. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Tomorrow we'll have something new up on the chopping block. Today was the Bonfire 2. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Check out the Discord where my community gathers over 2,500 people strong. And then you can check out the Twitch stream as well, where I entertain live almost every day of the week. Okay? Bye, everybody. I'll see you next time.